Hi guys and welcome back to the Aussie NASCAR channel for episode 32 of my NASCAR Diecast reviews. Chris Buscher's 2024 Buildsubmarines.com Watkins Glen race win. So Buildsubmarines.com is a website focused on promoting careers and training opportunities within the US submarine industry. It highlights the need for skilled workers to support the building of nuclear-powered submarines, which are especially helpful in initiatives like AUKUS, the sponsor that appeared on Cam Waters' car in Review 23. So the website was first activated on May 28th, 2023 with an article announcing the partnership between Buildsubmarines.com and RFK Racing, and the first time they ever appeared as a sponsor in NASCAR was on Brake Keselowski's number 6 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway later in the year. As for the first time they sponsored Chris Buscher, it was at the 2023 Darlington Fall race. And as I mentioned in the whole video, I really love the combination of black, green and white for these Build Submarines paint schemes. I think they just mesh together really well. But the subtle change, and some people may not notice this, is that they've swapped the colours around each time they've ran the primary paint scheme. So in 2023, you will notice that all this white was originally black. But in 2024, they replaced the black sides with white ones, as you see here via this diecast in studio. However, in 2025, they once again changed and replaced the white aspects of the paint scheme with this beautiful shade of green that they use. The bonnet has always remained the same. It's only the sides and the roof that have changed colours, which is really fascinating. And let me know down in the comments which Build Submarines paint scheme you guys prefer, whether you like the 2023, 2024 or 2025 Build Submarines paint schemes. And without further ado, let's jump in to this diecast review. So starting on the front of the diecast, we have Ford Mustang number 17, RFK and Sunoco. And if we zoom in, we can see all the dirt and grime and scratches and scuffs on the front of the diecast from battling with SVG. You can see all the debris build up along the splitter and around this area here. And then we got Buildsubmarines.com on the bonnet 4 times, because if we zoom in you can see 3 little Buildsubmarines.com logos at the bottom. And we also have Ford. And a really nice touch is adding the radar scope that the military uses to navigate planes and boats and stuff onto the background of the logo. I just find that so awesome. It really brings forward the idea of Build Submarines. And then on the windscreen we have a windscreen wiper, which is only unique to, I think, road course paint schemes. And then we have Buscher and Ford. And then on the roof we have number 17 and Build Submarines. So then on the rear of the diecast we have Buscher on the rear window, Blue Forge Alliance as well on the rear deck lid. And on the rear bumper we have Buildsubmarines.com, RFK, Ford and number 17. So then flicking around to the left side of this diecast we have Goodyear NASCAR Cup Series number 17 with that gorgeous foil number, Buildsubmarines.com, Fifth Third Bank, Farsenal and a whole bunch of contingencies below that, which I really like how they've got a separated space for the contingencies to go on. You can just see how much damage is on this diecast. It's not much, but having white on the sides really emphasizes the dirt and debris and rubber build-up that you wouldn't normally see if this paint scheme was like all black or all blue. So massive scuff on that number 17 as well, which is probably from battling with SVG on the final lap. But then on the name rail we have Chris Buscher, a win sticker, Ford and Castrol as well. This diecast is also the only win that Buildsubmarines.com has as a primary sponsor in the 40 races they've run in the Cup Series since 2023, which is quite a lot when you think about it. But this is also the only diecast to beat SVG on a road course, which coincidentally enough, we're heading to Watkins Glen this week. So with that, that'll be the end of today's diecast review. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to stay up to date with all the latest Aussie NASCAR content. And my final question to you guys is, does Chris Buscher go back-to-back at the Glen? Or does SVG come out for revenge on road courses? Or does someone new become only the second driver to beat SVG on a road course? I'll see you soon.